What is going on, guys? We've got another tier maker ranking for you. This is the live one, so we're going to go through it together. So we have every best animated feature nominee, Oscars, and this is live right now, as you can see. There's 2 days left, and we're kind of just going to go through it together. There's quite a bit here. I think this is like the most recent Oscars. I don't think this is... Are these like these are the nominees. So you have Monsters, Inc., Jimmy Neutron. There's quite a bit. So this is exciting for me because when I first went to college, I studied animation. That was my first degree. So that was the field I was going to first, and then I switched over to graphic design. But we're going to go through them together and vote on them. Or I'm going to vote on them. So this is my opinion. So we'll go ahead and get started. So first here you can see we have Monsters, Inc. Great movie. And just to go over the tier ranking system real quick. So we have double S, which is amazing. S, which is good. Amazing, good. I would say super amazing, amazing. A is probably like good. And then B is okay. C is sort of okay. D is like eh. F is terrible. Haven't seen it. And this was nominated. So we probably won't go too deep into these, but let's see what we got. So Monsters, Inc. What would I give Monsters, Inc.? Monsters, Inc. is a great movie. I think it's honestly one of Pixar's best films. Is it my favorite Pixar movie? No. Did I think it was great? Yes. Do I think it deserves a double S? I don't know. I'm very critical, so we're just going to give it an S. So we'll give that an S. Monsters, Inc. Man, it's such a good movie. And, like, I can't give it double S because I feel like that's way too good. But I feel like, in general, Monsters, Inc. definitely deserves the S. Jimmy Neutron, boy, genius. This was nominated. Wow. Not a bad movie. Not a bad TV show. Honestly, I like the TV show. I don't even know where to put that movie. I feel like it just got on there because there wasn't much out for animated films. I mean, it's Jimmy Neutron's a good show. I mean, I believe the movie came out after the show, so quote me if I'm wrong on that or correct me if I'm wrong on that. But yeah, we'll give Jimmy Neutron like a B. Shrek, the classic. I love Shrek. And I think the internet loves Shrek, and I think Shrek's an amazing movie. I'm going to have to give Shrek... Oh, man, this is a tough one. So Shrek was like the first movie that I watched that was like... It was different because I would say it's like not really... It's a kid's movie, but it's got humor in it that appeals to adults. Honestly, I feel like a lot of the humor in it there's a lot of adult jokes in it. So that's why I think Shrek resonates with us older folk, millennials, I guess you could say. I would give Shrek. Let's give Shrek a double S. It's an amazing film. Shrek's a good movie. All the Shreks, and there's more. Yeah, there is more Shreks on here, but the original Shrek was like the OG. And funnily enough, I think Chris Farley was going to voice Shrek, which would have been... I think he voiced a lot of it, and they ended up changing over to Mike Myers, who did an amazing job as Shrek. And actually, if you YouTube it, you can listen to Chris Farley doing the voice acting for Shrek. And I rest in peace, Chris, but man, Mike Myers really knocked it out of the park. On that one, Ice Age... That's a tough one. And it's a great movie. It's a funny movie. I'm gonna give that an A. We'll give Ice Age an A. Not much to say about it. Another good movie. Another like adult-ish animated movie. I feel like animated films kind of well, I mean, it's smart. You want an animated film to appeal to adults and children, so they'll both go and watch it and have fun. Like a lot of these, I don't know if any are in here, but some of them are solely just pointed out as just being movies for kids, when I feel like if they appeal to adults as well, and adults enjoy watching them, then they'll make a lot more money. Anyway, what else we got? Lilo and Stitch. Funnily enough, I didn't see this when it came out in theaters. I watched it way after it was released. In fact, I watched it probably in the past like 5 years ago. So that shows you that, I think when this came out, I was probably in high school when this came out. So at the time, I wasn't really into watching animated films when I was in high school. So, oh man, Lilo and Stitch is a great movie. I don't think it's that amazing though. I'm gonna give it an A. Lilo and Stitch is an A. Spirit. This is not a Disney movie. What is Spirit? Who makes Spirit? I think DreamWorks made Spirit. Yes, they did. So I didn't like Spirit. I don't understand. I'm gonna give it a C. Just oh. Then we go from Spirit to a good one. So this is Miyazaki's Spirited Away. This is Studio Ghibli. Wow, this is an amazing film. So every year at certain theaters, they re-release the Studio Ghibli films, and this is easily my favorite Studio Ghibli film. So I'm gonna have to give this a double S. But this was my first Studio Ghibli film that I watched a long time ago. I think when I was in college, for when I was studying animation. So they played this film in my class. It's an amazing film. I love it. It's got great voice acting. It's just overall just a really good film. Very emotional, like great animation, very weird, and it's just I can't even describe it. I think this may have won the Oscar as well, but that's easily a double S film. Treasure Planet. Treasure Planet to me was, oh man, this is another Disney film I did not watch when it came out because I was in high school at the time. And I don't know, there's a thing, I guess. When I was in high school, I was too busy watching like horror films and stuff like that. And I finally watched this. Honestly, I think I watched this like 2 years ago because my wife is a huge Disney fan, and she actually wrote a giant list of Disney movies, every Disney movie ever made. And I went down the list and clicked yes or no, like, have you seen it? And then we watched all the ones that I have not seen. I made that promise to her that I would watch every Disney movie with her that I have not seen. And Treasure Planet is a very good movie. Oh, was this the one with, I think JGL was in this one, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. But that's definitely, I'd have to give that an A. Great movie, and like not amazing. I don't know. Can I move this? Maybe we'll give that a B. Oh, I can't change it. Oh well, I guess it's an A film. What is going on? There we go. Brother Bear. I did watch this as well. Again, another movie I didn't watch that my wife made me watch. I did not like this movie at all. I know some of you might be like, "Oh," I thought it was really hokey, and this is when the Disney Renaissance era was sort of coming to an end, and Disney was like scraping the bottom of the barrel for ideas, and I think this movie came from that. That's probably a B film. Some of you might get mad about that, but that's okay. Finding Nemo. Come on. Finding Nemo? That's like, you remember when this movie came out? This is incredible. It was like, oh, wow. Disney did this movie about a fish, and it's incredibly animated. It's funny. And this is like peak Pixar. So Finding Nemo is going to definitely get a double S. The Triplets of Belleville. I did watch this movie. I watched it when I was in college, when I was studying animation. Man. Very odd movie. I believe it was created by, I think it's a French animated film. It's one of those like indie animated films that don't make a lot of money in theaters and nobody knows really a lot about it. And it was like something other than Disney that had came out. And you know what? It's actually not a bad film, but I don't think it was very popular. Maybe it was. I just don't remember seeing a lot about it in theaters and stuff. This is one of those like I think because it's got the best animated feature nominee, that's when people were like, "Oh, we should watch this film." Um, I'd probably give that an A. Not a bad film. Ooh, The Incredibles, peak Pixar, again. I'm a huge Pixar fan, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Lately, the movies have not been very good, in my opinion. But besides Inside Out 2, if you guys haven't seen that yet, that's a very good movie. This is definitely like peak Pixar is Incredibles. An amazing idea. It just such a good movie. That's easily a double S. Shark Tale. So it's like the great value version of Finding Nemo. You know what? It's not that bad at all. Jack Black's in it. Like Jack Black's super funny. He's one of my favorite actors. Will Smith as some sort of weird fish. Oh man. Dang. I remember liking this film a lot. I don't know. We'll give Shark Tale a B. Shrek 2. So Shrek 2 was obviously a sequel to Shrek. I didn't know it was nominated for Best Feature. I have seen the Shrek films numerous times, all of them, and obviously they started going downhill. But I think they started going downhill after like Shrek 3 and 4. So Shrek 2 is definitely at least an A tier movie for sure. Corpse Bride, Tim Burton, You May Kiss the Bride. Corpse Bride is also a man. Was this 3D or was this actually stop motion? That's what I want to know. I can't remember. I think it was. No, it was stop motion. I remember seeing like behind the scenes on that. This is actually a very good movie. I'm gonna give that an A. Corpse Bride is a good movie. I don't know if you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even really like Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't. I think it's hugely overrated. I think a bunch of emo kids are into it and goth kids and whatever else. They love wearing the clothes and stuff like that. But I think it's like not that good. In my opinion, that's going to anger some people. It's over, and it's not even that it's bad. It's just overrated a little bit. Howl's Moving Castle? Oh my gosh, I got to give that double S because I love Howl's Moving Castle. Another amazing film. Christian Bale does an amazing job in that movie. He's voicing Hal, and he also came back for The Boy and the Heron, which he did not have a large speaking role in. Wallace and Gromit and the Curse of the Were Rabbit. I've never seen this. I know what Wallace and Gromit is. I've seen some of their shorts or animated things or movies, but this was nominated. I want to put that on purple. Why? Yeah, maybe like I don't know. I think this is like a British movie, but British people can get mad at me. Like why not? Wallace and Gromit's a good movie. I don't think it's that good. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't seen that, so I shouldn't talk smack about it. But I gotta say this is not nominated. Can I switch it? No, see, they won't let you switch for some reason. Oh well, it's probably like no, you voted, you can't go back. Cars. So funnily enough, oh man, Cars seems like such a childish movie, but man, this is also like Pixar's like peak Pixar, as I call it, and amazing job. Owen Wilson as Lightning McQueen has a great story. It's a really good movie. It has Paul Newman in it. Honestly, one of his I wouldn't say his last roles, but his later roles. That's got to be double S. And I know some of you might disagree with that, like, oh, it's Cars, it's a dumb movie. And it's like, no, Cars was a really good movie. Rewatch it. Happy Feet. Okay. God, Robin Williams was in that. Oh man, not a bad movie. I mean, it surfs up on here. This honestly looks like it's the same people who made Surf's Up. It's not though. I don't think it is with Shia LaBeouf. Happy Feet will give a B. Monster House. I believe Steven Spielberg. I don't know if he directed this, but he produced it. He may have directed this. Monster House is a good movie. It's a great idea. I believe who came up with the idea for this movie, but I'm not going to spoil it. But it's literally about a monster house. Very interesting animation style as well. So we'll give that an A. Persepolis, another interesting movie. This is also like one of those indie, goes under the radar adult movies. Not adult so much as like it's different. It's not Disney, it's not DreamWorks, it's not any of that stuff. It's its own thing. So a wonderful story, but it's just man, see, I'm just not like a one of those whatever film snob guys. I mean, it's a great movie, but we'll give that an S. It's an important movie, let's say that. Ratatouille. So Ratatouille to me is also one of my favorite Pixar movies. In fact, I think it is. I can call it my favorite Pixar movie is Ratatouille. It's beautifully animated. It shows a lot about cooking. It preaches a good message, which is anyone can cook. And it's kind of. I remember seeing it, and my dad was like, "That movie's disgusting. There's like mice cooking, and it's like, it's Pixar. It's fake." So Ratatouille is gonna get a double S from me. There's Surf's Up. That was nominated. This is a problem with like animated feature nominees. It's like they have several slots, so you could just make any animated film, even if it's not that good, and just throw it out there, and it'll still get nominated. But Surf's Up is not. I'm gonna give that a C. Oh, I gave it a B. How do you switch this? There's no way to like switch. Well, that's a C, even though it's on B. Bolt, with Miley Cyrus and John Travolta as Bolt, and I forgot who plays the cat. Bolt's a good movie. I'm gonna give it a solid A. Kung Fu Panda, actually a very good movie, very funny. Jack Black does a great job voicing a panda, and like the voice actors all did amazingly well. I'm gonna give that an S. Kung Fu Panda is a very good movie. It might not seem like it, but it is. And I know they made, there's 4 of them now. Oh my gosh, Wall-E. There's gonna be a lot of peak like Pixar, like peak movies, and Wall-E's an amazing film. Oh man, I gotta give Wall-E double S. Coraline's a good movie. Stop motion animation, I believe, as well. Interesting story. We'll give Coraline an A. Fantastic Mr. Fox. Now we're getting into the really adult films. Not like bad, they're just like kid, like a Wes Anderson movie. A kid's probably, maybe kids would enjoy this. But I feel like Wes Anderson doesn't make movies for kids. He makes very interesting films that are not, oh my gosh, I wouldn't say they're not child friendly. He has a very interesting style, and he's become a genre himself. But Fantastic Mr. Fox was a good movie. We'll get that in S. Princess and the Frog. You know what? I just rewatched this. I watched it when I was studying animation in school, and I was excited that Disney had gone back to traditional animation to create a movie, and they did a really good job, and I enjoyed it. It's a good movie. I wouldn't say it's amazing. Is it an amazing film? No, so I'll give it an A. Secret of the Kells. Again, another one that kind of flew under the radar. An amazing film. It's just like people didn't. This is a movie probably a lot of people will look at and be like, I've never heard of this animated feature in my life. Like I didn't even know this existed. It's a good movie though. We'll give it an A. Up is easily peak Pixar. That's easily a double S. How to Train Your Dragon. 3D. When 3D was a thing. 3D, God, I'm glad 3D still exists in some theaters, but I'm glad it's gone. You know what? That's not a bad movie. It's again, it's like DreamWorks. So you have Pixar, you have DreamWorks, you have Fox Animation Studios. There's a bunch. You have Illumination. There's like all these film studios now that are making like animated films, and they're making a whole bunch of sequels. How to Train Your Dragon got a bunch of sequels too, but there's a reason why it's a great movie. I would give that a double S. The Illusionist. I've never seen that. Toy Story 3. Oh my god! Like, where's the original? See, this only goes back so far. The original, like, Toy Story 3 is incredible. In fact, they should have just stopped at Toy Story 3. It's an amazing film. And I don't know about you, but I was like, why are they making Toy Story 4? And now they're making Toy Story 5. Toy Story 3 was such a good film. Easily double S. And it just blows my mind. I don't like Toy Story 2. My wife loves that film. I don't think it's that great. I think the original Toy Story is really good. But Toy Story 3 was an amazing movie. And it ended perfectly, and they ruined it by bringing back 4 because they wanted to make more money. It's sad. Disney, you're sad. Well, capitalism. Chico and Rita, I never seen that. Un vie de chat. Never seen that. Kung Fu Panda 2. I have seen that. And it was okay. I'm going to give that an A. Puss in Boots. Not bad. There's another one coming up, I think. Let me see. It is. This one's not bad. Not great, not bad. Puss in Boots is a good movie. I'll give that an A. Rango. Okay, this movie. Johnny Depp. And you can see there they put like Johnny Depp in like giant letters. Like Johnny Depp is Rango. The oddest film in the world. I believe it's a Nickelodeon movie. Is it? Yes, Paramount. So it is Nickelodeon. What an odd film. I don't even think it did that great in theaters. And I'm going to say it right now. Johnny Depp is probably one of the most overrated actors of all time. I'm going to say it. I'm angry at a bunch of people, but please downvote me. Not downvote. Sorry, that's Reddit. Please share in the comments that if you disagree, but like he's a great actor, but my God, people worship the guy. And I mean, he did great in Rango, but like this is not a very good movie. Give me that a C. Brave. Oh my gosh, Brave is definitely not top tier Pixar, but it's a good movie, beautifully animated, funny. Teaches a decent message. The plot's just thin. It's a very thin plot, very odd plot. There's no. Okay, you know what? Pixar. Not all Pixar movies have a villain in them, but Brave needed a villain, and it didn't have a villain. There's no villain in Brave. We're gonna give Brave a B. Frankenweenie. This is also Tim Burton, and I think it was also stop motion. I can't tell if they made it with 3D and made it look stop motion. It's a good movie though. I enjoyed it a lot. It's very sad. Very good movie. Paranorman. It's funny that Paranorman and Frankenweenie, I'm assuming these are chronological, came out in the same year. Paranorman, dang, I think it's also a stop motion movie. This is when they were like, hey, let's bring back stop motion, Tim Burton style movies. Paranorman's not bad. It's a good movie. I'll give it a B. The Pirates. This was nominated. I didn't know that. Wreck-It Ralph. Every Disney movie gets nominated. Wreck-It Ralph's a good movie. It had some cameos for famous video game characters in it. I wish I had more. It's a funny movie, has a great story, and I enjoyed it a lot. We'll give it an A. The Croods. Really? The Croods got nominated? B. Despicable Me 2. I mean, they didn't go back that far, so I guess we're jumping straight to the sequels. Despicable Me 2 is a good movie, not bad. You know what? I'm gonna give it a C though, because Despicable Me spawned probably the most annoying thing in the world, which is Minions, And Minions appeal to old people and kids, and they are very annoying. They're very stupid, and the humor is very stupid, and I think it's dumb. So I'm gonna give Despicable Me 2 just for making that exist. Ernest and Celestine. This is actually a good movie. Not great. We'll give it an A. Frozen. Oh my gosh. Frozen is probably one of the most overrated films of all time. It's not very good. It, the oddest plot, and people just worshipped it, and they like not bad, but definitely not worth the hype that people were giving it. And maybe I'll get some flack for that. It also spawned some very annoying songs. We'll give Frozen a B. The Wind Rises. This is also a Studio Ghibli film, not peak Studio Ghibli. I feel like as Miyazaki gets older, and his son, I think his son tried making a film. Ooh, not very good. And Wind Rises is okay. Give it an A. Big Hero 6 was a very good movie. Very funny. Great music. Amazing? No. But I'd give it an S. It's a good movie. The Box Trolls. How on earth that was nominated? I could see it. Again, same. Look, Coraline, Paranorman, stop motion animation. This is probably the weakest, so we're going to give that a C. How to Train Your Dragon 2. Oh my gosh. Honestly, it started going downhill from there. And yeah, it like spawned a thing on the internet of a bunch of people like, I don't know. I don't even know what to give this. I'm going to give it a B. Don't know what this is. Le Chant de la Mer. Okay. It seems like every few years a French studio tries to make an animated film. I've never seen that, so I'm going to put down I haven't seen. Oh. I don't know the title, but I've seen this before. But I'm going to put on never seen because I don't remember it. Animalisa or whatever. Jeez, I remember this one too. I wasn't really into it. We'll give that a B. Boy in the World, never seen it. Inside Out, easily double S. Peak Pixar, easily. Shaun the Sheep got nominated? How? How in the hell? When Marnie Was There, this is also a Studio Ghibli film. Oh my gosh. Not very good, honestly, but we'll give it a B. Kubo and the Two Strings. Oh my gosh. I don't know, B. Moana. Not a bad movie. Kind of a weak plot. Very short movie. I felt like it could have been longer. It needed more to it. More substance. I love the ending, though. I think it teaches a great message. There's a sequel coming out. The Rock sang okay. Decently well. It's a fun movie. I like it. We'll give it an S. My Life as a Zucchini. My Life as I've Never Seen You. The Red Turtle. I've never seen that, but I want to watch it. Zootopia. Zootopia is going to be easily an S tier movie. Boss Baby. Cookies Are for Closers. Oh my gosh. It's like Alec Baldwin, Glenn Glary, Glenn Ross. That's funny. Boss Baby. We'll give it an A. It's a. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I thought it was good. The Breadwinner. Never seen it. Coco. Really? Guys, Coco is easily double S. Again, this is when, like, Pixar's going to start falling off here soon, so just wait. We're getting there. But Coco is easily... I know I'm, like, repeating myself with all these Pixar movies, but Coco is an amazing movie. And it means a lot. And I live in an area where there's a large Hispanic community, and it's just a beautiful film. It's really beautiful. Fernandad, B. Loving Vincent was a very good movie. I'd give that an S. Incredibles 2. S. Man, not even... A. Isle of Dogs. Oh, man. Wes Anderson... It's like Wes Anderson's like, I need to make another animated film, and everyone was excited, and I watched it, and I wasn't very excited after I watched it. It was okay. B. Mira, never seen that. Ralph Breaks the Internet. Eh, B. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Okay. Easily amazing film. Beautiful animation. Great story. Very funny. Just such a good film. That's easily a double S. How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World, and B. I don't know what that is. Klaus. Klaus? Oh, Klaus was nominated. That's actually not a bad movie. If it's ever Christmas, you guys want a good Christmas movie that isn't like the Santa Claus, or I don't know any other animated Christmas movies, whatever else, Frozen or whatever. Klaus is a very good movie. It's got like a great message. It's kind of like it's for kids more. I'm not gonna lie, it's like a kids movie. And then we'll give it an A. The Missing Link. B. Toy Story 4, the movie that I loathe, but still a good movie. But it was one of those why. Why did you do that? Why do you keep taking things that I grew up with, Disney, and just milking them until they can't be milked anymore? Now you have Toy Story 4 coming out. Toy Story 5. But when 4 came out, obviously I watched it right when it came out because, it worked. I guess Disney knew, but I watched it. I enjoyed it. Ending wasn't as good as the third one, but it was still a good movie. We'll give it an S. Failed to fetch. Why? There we go. Onward or En Avant. Onward's not. Jeez. B. So Onward was when Disney, in my opinion, it's a good movie, was when not Disney, Pixar started kind of like going downhill. And I think I know why, but I don't want to say why. But let's just say like directors were being changed out and they were putting in other directors. I don't know how Pixar does it, but they let other, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like every Pixar movie that comes out, I think they give like, this is my personal opinion, but I feel like they give people who aren't directors a chance to direct, and I think why the movies come out a little bit weaker and the stories aren't as great. Onward's okay. It's a B movie. Over the Moon. Oh, I've seen this. This was nominated? We'll put that on that. It's not a bad movie, but this was nominated? Really? Does Netflix have it in with the Oscars? Oh, Soul. I love Soul. I thought Soul was a really good movie. Beautifully animated. Didn't do that well because it came out, I think, during COVID. But, oh man, teaches such a good story. Not top tier Pixar, but I definitely give Soul an S rank. Wolf Walker's never seen. I got a lot of movies to watch. Encanto. I loved Encanto. I thought it was a good movie. Not a little not my style. A little too much. Like I said, beautifully animated. Love the culture with it. So Encanto, I'll give Encanto an S. Flea, I don't know what that is. Luca, I didn't really like Luca. Not gonna lie. It excited me more than I actually enjoyed it. So I'll give that an A. Mitchell vs. the Machine is a very good movie. I would give that an S. Raya actually wasn't that bad. Not bad at all, but Awkwafina's in it, so that's going to knock it down to an A. I'm just kidding. But Awkwafina is in like every animated movie now. And I get it, she has a cool voice, but she will never be forgiven for what she did in The Little Mermaid, that weird seagull rap or whatever the heck that was. So we'll give Raya an A. Pinocchio. This is actually a really good movie because this came out when Disney made the live action Pinocchio, which is probably one of the worst movies I've seen in a long time. And I already don't like live action Disney movies, even the ones that everyone loves, like Lion King and stuff. But man, when this came out alongside the Disney Pinocchio, this was so much better. And I don't know if it, like, just how bad the live action Disney Pinocchio made me enjoy this one more. But it's a beautiful story. And it's Guillermo del Toro, and he's an incredible director. This is easily, I'm going to give that a double S. Narcel, the shell with shoes. That looks like somebody. What the hell? Ooh, Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. I'm gonna give that a double S with Shrek. So Oh man, that's hard. Such a See, the only reason I love this movie so much is like, yeah, the story's okay. It's got a great plot. It plays well long and stuff like that. But the animation in this is so great. The villain is awesome. I'm gonna give that an S. I can't put it alongside Shrek, but oh man, maybe I should. Too late. Sea Beast was okay. I'm gonna give that a C. Or sorry, I went to B. I keep hitting the wrong one. They really need to label these. Turning Red again. So I do love that they included like Asian Americans because I am Asian American myself. I'm half Korean. If you guys don't know, I do like that. It is based in Canada though. It's Canadians. The director was also a staff on Pixar, but again, Pixar has this thing now where they're giving people in the staff a chance to direct, and a family member of mine's a filmmaker and director, and I think that's why these movies struggle to really be decent films is because they're giving the directing chair to somebody who doesn't know how to direct. And like I said, like a decent idea, animation was okay. It was a funny movie. Kind of like I don't know. You know what? It did make me really sad. There was some scenes in it that made me tear up a bit. So I'll give that an A. Not a bad movie. Ooh, the boy. How did the boy and the heron get on here? Damn, that came out that long ago. This is a really good movie. Not great. It definitely wasn't what I was expecting, but it's much better than what Studio Ghibli's been doing lately. I just felt like it needed to be longer. I felt like it needed more to it. I really felt like they were halfway done with it and they kind of just closed it. But I'm gonna give that an S tier. Elemental. Oh my gosh, I did not like Elemental that much. The animation style is kind of weird. I get it. I love the story. You know, like opposites attract, or you know, like it's definitely preaching a message about race, which I love because you know I'm all about that. But the animation wasn't that good. Like the plot's thin. It's like a weird, like I don't know. I just couldn't get into it. I couldn't feel it that much. So I'm gonna give that a B. I didn't really like Elemental that much. Nimona, a new hero takes shape. I've never seen that. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be S tier just because I thought the original was much better. This one's great and all, but the original, like I don't know. I feel like they could have done better. You know, and then also it's like not to spoil it with you guys, but it leaves on a giant cliffhanger. And it literally is like, oh, part two's coming soon. And it's like, don't do that, please. Just give us a full movie. Don't draw it out. You know, and I feel like studios do this so they can, like, create two films on the budget of one. But we'll give that an S. Robot Dreams I've never seen. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it, guys. So at S, we'll just go over double S tier. So we have Shrek, Spirited Away, Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, Howl's Moving Castle, Cars, Ka-chow, Ratatouille, Wall-E, Up, How to Train Your Dragon, Toy Story 3, Inside Out. I'm going to throw Inside Out 2 on here as well because, you know, like just a quick thing. Inside Out 2 is an amazing film. Honestly, I think it holds up close to honestly, I think it's on like side by side with the first one. It's an incredible film and I highly recommend everyone watch it. Coco is an amazing film, so that's going to be there. And Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and Pinocchio. So that's my double S tiers. Sorry the video was so long, guys. But yeah, tell me your favorite animated film down below. Tell me your, I don't know, your top 3. It could be anything, any animated film. And then, I don't know, tell me which one of these you think should be higher up. Is it Spirit? Like, here's the C one. So we have Spirit, Rango, Despicable Me 2, which is not a bad film. The franchise just needs to die. And then Box Trolls. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching another tier making video. And this is live right now. So if you guys see this, you have 2 days, 18 hours to go to Tier Maker to vote on this. And we'll see what we're looking at. Let's look at the total results. Oh, yeah. Total results looks like we have Shrek, Shrek 2, Into the Spider-Verse, Ratatouille. Thank God. People appreciate that film. Wall-E, Spirited Away, thank God people appreciate that film. The Incredible, yeah, this is actually pretty good. Kung Fu Panda 2 though. Puss in Boots definitely. It deserves that. At least Cars is up there. Thank God. How to Train Your Dragon 2? What? They gave Finding Nemo S? Coco is S? No, Coco should be a little bit higher than that. My doggies. Come on. Come on, man. Then what's down? F is Boss Baby? That's a little harsh, but yeah, I could see that. And wow. Look at all these movies people haven't seen. Oh, what? Damn. Y'all got Disney Plus. Get out there. Start watching some films. I feel old now. I'm not that old, but I feel old. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, in the comments, tell me your favorite animated film and your least favorite animated film. Or tell me the most overrated animated film of all time. And just tell me it's Frozen so we can end it and move on. But thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tier maker video. I love making these. They're fun to make. If you have any ideas for other tier maker videos, just throw them below. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.